Hey everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampItCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks so much for joining me again today. Today we're doing a live video tutorial on Facebook, and then you will have it on YouTube shortly after. We have a huge sale going on right now, so I just want to let you know before we get started. We have our retiring list, or our last chance list, with some of our items discounted up to 60% off out of our holiday mini catalog. And then we had a big clearance rack refresh with tons of stuff on there, embellishments, papers, dies, ribbons, all kinds of stuff. I was up late shopping last night, just gonna let you know. And then let's see. I think that's it. We have demonstrators have our new our pre-order. So just to let you know, if you're a demonstrator, you can pre-order out of the new catalogs a month before everybody else gets to do that. But starting in January, we'll be having our new January through April mini catalog will go live, along with our celebration event, which will be for 2 months. So you earn free product with every $50 that you spend. So I'm very excited about that. All right, so today I wanted to do a Christmas sampler. We did one for Thanksgiving, so I wanted to do one for Christmas. We're just doing an 8x8. This year I've kind of been focusing on 8x8 samplers, and I think next month we may, starting in January, may do an occasional 12x12 sampler again. We're not going to be doing our sampler classes, so I said I would post some for those who are going to be missing our sampler classes. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just using one stamp set, the Framed and Festive. Now this is not in the catalog, it's an online only stamp set, although you can order it on a customer order, workshop, however you want to do it. It's $23. The item number is 160888, called Framed and Festive. I love this one. I love the mixed fonts. Anytime you have sentiments with mixed fonts, I'm right there for it. Also has a few little ones. It has lots of different sentiments, and you can use it with any of our designer paper or coordinating with any dies or anything else that we have, which is so great about the about just sentiment sets. Okay, I'm also going to use the Boughs of Holly designer paper. This was my favorite designer paper this year. The other ones were cute. This is my favorite. So this is what we're going to use. All right, so I'm starting with 4 pieces of Evening Evergreen. These are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. All right, so we're just doing a 4-panel sampler, and then I have 2 pieces of this striped, it's kind of an Evening Evergreen striped designer paper. It's got all the scrape print on one side, but it was a little too busy for the sampler, so I'm going to use the stripe side. Now you can do one of them sideways, or I'm just going to do them both, the stripes going up and down. This is one of my favorite patterns. It's the small poinsettia pattern. There's also a larger pattern. The back of this has these little fun polka dots on it, which I love, but I'm just going to use the poinsettia side. And then on this one, I'm going to just use a layer of real red cardstock, 2.5. These, the top layer here is 2.5 by 2.5. And then I have a 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 white to go on here. Then I have die cut a gold foil scallop circle out of our layering circle dies, and then a white circle that goes right on top of that, so it leaves a little of that gold peeking out. This looks beautiful with gold glimmer paper, but I'm afraid the gold glimmer is sold out, so we're going with foil today. Then I'm using one of our little snowflake embellishments, And then I have die cut a gold foil snowflake. This is out of the Celebration tag dies. Yeah, Celebrations tag dies. It has 2 big tags, and then it has the snowflake, which is the perfect snowflake size that I wanted. It also comes with some windows for the dies, and some other fun little things that can be used throughout the year. And then in the paper, there's a pattern that has a bunch of poinsettias on them. So I have just trimmed this out with my scissors because it takes a little while to get around to all the little goodies. So let's do our stamping. I'm going to use real red. I like to use red on these just because it kind of pops. I'm going to use Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and we're going to do that on this white piece. I'm going to move this over, just over here to stamp, and leave it on the red so I can kind of see where I'm stamping. Okay, and then that will go back up there. And then on this white circle, I'm going to put it on here so I can see a little better. I'm going to use From Our Home to Yours. Okay. All right, let's put this away. We don't want any accidents. Okay, now we're going to do a little assembling and a few embellishments, and we are going to be done. I love doing these little samplers because there's only 4, and so they're very quick. And this would be a fun set to give someone for Christmas. You could give them a little 8x8 frame and then make them some 8x8 samplers for the whole year. You can go back to my videos this year and see all the different samplers that we have done. And if there's a month that we missed one, you can even go back and look at the 12x12 samplers and then just pick from those the months that you missed and just pick your 4 favorite squares. Super easy. I'm going to pop that white one up. Let's adhere this down. And I'm just going to pop this up. I think we can do it with 3. I don't think we need 4. I'm very frugal with my dimensionals. Okay. Let's adhere this. I love this pattern, but it's a little too busy. You can see it's a little busy for the snowflake. All right, now the snowflake, we're going to use a little liquid glue, only because it's very thin. If you have the fine tip glue pen, you can use that as well. Me and the fine tip glue pen don't like each other. For some reason, it doesn't like me. I never have good luck, but I know a lot of my customers use it. The liquid glue is my friend, so I'm good with that. Not everybody likes it for little detailed things because it gets sticky. The trick is to use as little as possible. All right, is to do very thin, just little, very small amount of glue. All right, let's get this centered. I like how this layers on here perfectly. All right, and last one. See, even if we use this on here, it's just too busy. It's gorgeous for a big piece on a card, but it's a little too busy for the samplers. Okay, we're going to pop this up with some dimensionals. We'll just grab 3, that should be plenty. Even 3 small ones would be fine. All right, now It's okay to come out past your squares. It's always kind of fun to have something that comes out into the frame area. Okay, I'm going to put these on before we do our embellishing. So this is just 8x8 thick basic white cardstock. And then I have a couple pieces of, I think it's 1 1/8 by 1 1/8 cardstock or chipboard, whatever you have. And this is my frame that I use for placement. So make sure it's flush with the edges. I've taped them together, which is sometimes good, sometimes not. It just depends. If you get it really straight, it's a good thing. If you don't get it straight, then it's a problem. Okay. I'm gonna put that one down in that corner. We'll rotate. And I'm going to put this sentiment up here, right above it. All right, we're going to rotate here. And I'm going to use, whoops, hello. Let's get that back in place. All right. And one more. This one's just nice because I can take my two pieces and just butt them up to the panels that are already there. Okay. Cute, 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 cute. Okay, we're just using a couple of embellishments. I'm using my favorite red rhinestones. These are in the annual catalog, but I use these all year long, especially the holidays. I always have a ton of packs. I have some others somewhere. I think they're in my workshop projects for the month. We're gonna, oh, before we do that, we're going to use a couple of these gold holly leaves. These are actually on sale. I think they're on sale for maybe $3 each. And you get a bunch of them. I think you get, what, 30 leaves. Super cute for $3. Okay, I'm going to put these on with glue dots. I'm gonna grab a big one, and this should be a small one. Make sure they're embossed, so you want to make sure you get the right side up. And I'm going to just place these right here. Right like that. Okay, I'm just using 2 of those. And then we're going to grab some rhinestones. Put a couple right here. All right, let go. And maybe put a couple on this one. We can put one over here if we want. We'll just throw one right in the middle. Why not? And do we need one over here? Let me pick one up and see. Maybe one here. We'll see. We'll put one here, one down there. Why not have a little bling for the holidays? We'll stick one more up there. Cute. Isn't that sparkly and pretty? Love that. So just remember, I think our snowflakes are on sale. The gold leaves are on sale. Not positive about the boughs of holly. I would say maybe there's a good chance, but not guaranteed. So I will put a list of all the supplies I used on my blog with the link below. just in case you would like to place an order. Just remember, supplies are only available while supplies last, or products available while supplies last. Already some things are starting to sell out, so you don't want to miss out. Once again, this was the Framed and Festive stamp set. I'm going to use this on the Saturday video. We're going to do a card and then show it with a lot of different designer papers. So very versatile. All right, thanks everyone, and I will see you back here on Saturday. All right, bye-bye.